Hello guys and welcome back once again to my YouTube channel. Today is Saturday, in which, as we all know, it's the weekend. The last time I posted games was on Thursday. I did not post on Friday. Why? Because I decided to just rest and prepare for the weekend. I posted 8 games on Thursday, in which is 4 from the Europa League and 4 games from the Conference League. Let me run the results of on Thursday's games, in which we got 8/8. If we want to total all the whole 2 predictions together for on Thursday, we had 16 tips being successful. 8 tips from the first prediction and the other 8 from the other possibilities. We scored 8/8 in both sides. The first predictions and the other possibilities, all for the 8 games, were successful. So here are the results. I gave Manchester United to win either half, in which they did, as you see it, and they messed up in the dying minutes by playing 2-2 in that game. Also, the second possibility for that particular match was Sevilla to have 3 goals ahead handicap, in which it was looking impossible. At the end of the day, it became possible because they played 2-2. Coming to Juventus versus Sporting, I gave Juventus to win or draw at full time, in which they played 1-0, and I also gave them to score over 0.5 goals, in which you saw they also won 1-0. Bayer Leverkusen versus Royal Union St. Gilloise was looking impossible to happen because they played 0-0 in the first leg, and in the first half, and they played 1-1 in the second half. From Feyenoord versus Roma, in which it was the most surprising game out of all of them, I gave Feyenoord to score over 0.5 goals and Feyenoord to win or draw at first half. In the 45th minute, Roma missed a penalty. Second half, Feyenoord scored 1-0 and they finished like that. So the 2 predictions for that particular match were successful. Coming to the Conference League, we had Gent versus West Ham. I gave West Ham to score over 0.5 goals, in which they did. Earlier of the game, it was minused by VAR. They scored again. It counted, despite VAR wanted to remove the goal again, but it stayed. And I also gave West Ham to win or draw first half, in which it was very, very accurate. Coming to Anderlecht versus AZ, there was no second possibility for this particular match. I went for direct under 3.5 goals, in which Anderlecht won AZ. I was surprised that AZ was not able to score 1 single goal. Coming to Basel versus Nice, in which it was also tight. I said the match should have over 1.5 goals, in which first half they did it. And I also said Nice to win or draw at halftime. Despite Nice conceding in the game in the beginning of the match, they ended up winning that game in the first half 2-1, going to play 2-2 in full time. Coming to Lech Poznan versus Fiorentina, I said Fiorentina should score over 0.5 goals and they should also win or draw. Fiorentina won 4-1. It was very beautiful. The game was outstanding. The game was amazing. If you edited the game, as I said, congratulations. If you combined the game, as I also said, but you should stake wisely, congratulations to each and every one of you. So coming to today's game is coming with a different perspective and point of view. So I'll be calling it, there are 3 slips, 3 different slips. The first slip contains corner tips. The second slip contains handicap, and the third slip contains mixture of both handicaps and corners. I said, let me try this out and see how it will go for us. So the first one is the first slip is 3 odds. The second slip is 2 odds. The third slip is also 2 odds. You can stake well on these games. You can stake very well, but please stake wisely. Stake wisely. You can stake well on these games, but stake wisely. Don't use any money that is very important to you to bet on any games being given to you. Use any money that you can afford to lose it. And once you lose it, it won't affect you. So this is how it should be. Don't take your rent. Don't take your family's money. Don't take your business money and put it in betting. It is not advisable. So please, if you are new to this channel, if it's your first time coming to this channel, please ensure you hit the subscribe button and turn on your bell notification so you will not miss any single video I post every single day. I know you guys will be laughing at my Chelsea. As you saw it, Chelsea are not going anywhere. The first slip, in which is the 3 odds, contain corner tips. So I'll be calling them for you right away. The best advice I can give to you is to bet these games on 1xBet. Is because SportyBet are giving me these corner odds to their own advantage. I went to check on, when I wanted to select the games, I wanted using SportyBet. I found out that SportyBet was just giving me the corner tips to their own advantage, because if I select the one they give me, it might end up being lost. So I switched to 1xBet. So you can also bet these games on your different platform. Just check it and see how it suits you. But these particular corner options are on 1xBet. They are also on SportyBet, but the particular selection are not there. Let me call it for you. The first match is Chelsea versus Brighton, in which I have over 7.5 corners, in which is 8 corners at 1.25 odd. But for SportyBet, they started it from 8.5 corner. You see how they are putting it to their own advantage. I wanted going for 8 corners in this particular Chelsea match, but SportyBet are telling me they are starting their own with 9 corners, in which I don't want it to be like that. It is my own prediction, not their own prediction. You understand? So Chelsea versus Brighton, over 7.5 corners, in which in general means 8 corners. We are looking for 8 corners in this match. It has an odd of 1.25 odd. Man City versus Leicester City, we have over 8.5 corners at 1.30 odd. Bayern Munich versus Hoffenheim, over 7.5 corners, in which we are looking for 8 corners in this match at 1.25 odd. RB Leipzig versus Augsburg, we have over 6.5 corners, in which is 7 corners in total at 1.20 odd. Coming to Napoli versus Hellas Verona, we are looking for 9 corners, in which is over 8.5 corners at 1.30 odd. These total games, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These 5 matches has the total of 3 odds. Chelsea to have 8 corners, Man City to have 9 corners, Bayern Munich to have 8 corners, Leipzig to have 7 corners, Napoli to have 9 corners. So you can go to your own different bet sites and look for the options and bet on it, because I don't have the booking code for SportyBet due to these particular corners. They are putting it to their own favor. But on 1xBet, it was very easy for me to get it and find it. So you can check your own different bet sites, maybe M-Sport, BetKing, BetNigeria, and so on and so forth. You might see this kind of corners there. I believe it should be there. So it's 3 odds. The booking code for this particular match on 1xBet is on your screen. So check it out now. The second game is handicap. Handicap tips, in which is 2 odds. Handicap tips. This is the second slip. Handicap tips. We have Tottenham versus Bournemouth. We are giving Bournemouth 3 goals ahead handicap at 1.24 odd. We have Man City versus Leicester. We are giving Leicester City 5 goals ahead handicap at 1.15 odd. We have Leipzig versus Augsburg. We are giving Augsburg 4 goals ahead at 1.20 odd. We have Bayern Munich versus Hoffenheim. We are giving Hoffenheim 5 goals ahead at 1.15 odd. Coming to Napoli versus Hellas Verona. I am giving Hellas Verona 4 goals ahead at 1.15 odd. Villarreal versus Valladolid from Spain La Liga. We are giving Valladolid 4 goals ahead handicap at 1.10 odd. The total odd for this game is 2.08 odds for the handicap. The first one is the corner tips, in which is 3 odds. The second slip is handicap, in which is 2 odds. And finally, the last slip, in which is mixture of handicap and corners. So here are the games. The first match for the third slip, we have Cercle Brugge versus Sint-Truidens from the Belgium Pro League. We are giving Sint-Truidens 3 goals ahead handicap at 1.10 odd. From the Croatia HNL, we have Dinamo Zagreb versus Salvan Bulepo. We are giving Salvan Bulepo 4 goals ahead handicap at 1.11 odd. We have from the England Championship, we have Reading versus Burnley. We are giving Reading 3 goals ahead handicap at 1.15 odd. From the Portugal Liga, we have Chaves versus Benfica. We are giving the match to have 9 corners at 1.38 odd. Still from the Portugal Liga, we have FC Porto versus Santa Clara. We are having over 7.5 corners at 1.21 odd. 7.5 corners means 8 corners. The total odd for this particular third slip is 2 odds. So please ensure you are staking wisely. You can select any of the slips and go ahead with them. For example, you pick slip 1, you stake on it. You pick slip 3, you stake on it. Or anyhow you want to mix these games. Maybe you want to pick 2 from slip 1, 2 from slip 2, 2 from slip 3, combine it in one slip and stake on it. Anything can happen. This is football. Anything is bound to happen. I wish each and every one of you success. I said you can stake well on these games, but please stake wisely. Please stake wisely. Don't use any money that is very, very important to you to bet on any football tips. I will see you tomorrow, and I wish each and every one of you success. Don't forget to show us your love and show us your support by liking this video and sharing it and subscribing so you'll not miss any information I'll be passing out. Thank you very much for staying with me to this particular time, and bye for now.